Giraffes are the world's tallest mammals, thanks to their towering legs and long necks. A giraffe's legs alone are taller than many humans, about 6 feet. These long legs allow giraffes to run as fast as 35 miles an hour over short distances and cruise comfortably at 10 miles an hour over longer distances. Behavior. Typically, these fascinating animals roam the open grasslands in small groups of about half a dozen. Bulls sometimes battle one another by butting their long necks and heads. Such contests aren't usually dangerous and end when one animal submits and walks away. Height and size. Giraffes use their height to good advantage and browse on leaves and buds in treetops that few other animals can reach. Acacias are a favorite. Even the giraffe's tongue is long. The 21-inch tongue helps them pluck tasty morsels from branches. Giraffes eat most of the time and, like cows, regurgitate food and chew it as cud. A giraffe eats hundreds of pounds of leaves each week and must travel miles to find enough food. The giraffe's height also helps it to keep a sharp lookout for predators across the wide expanse of the African savanna. The giraffe's stature can be a disadvantage as well. It is difficult and dangerous for a giraffe to drink at a water hole. To do so, they must spread their legs and bend down in an awkward position that makes them vulnerable to predators like Africa's big cats. Giraffes only need to drink once every several days. They get most of their water from the luscious plants they eat. Female giraffes give birth standing up. Their young endure a rather rude welcome into the world by falling more than 5 feet to the ground at birth. These infants can stand in half an hour and run with their mothers an incredible 10 hours after birth. Population. Giraffes have beautiful spotted coats. While no two individuals have exactly the same pattern, giraffes from the same area appear similar. Up until recently, the consensus has been there is only one species of giraffe with multiple subspecies. In 2016, some scientists released a study that claims genetic differences among giraffe populations indicate the existence of 4 distinct giraffe species. The gait of the giraffe is a pace, both legs on one side move together. In a gallop, it pushes off with the hind legs, and the front legs come down almost together, but no two hooves touch the ground at the same time. The neck flexes so that balance is maintained. Speeds of 50 kilometers (31 miles per hour) can be maintained for several kilometers, but 60 kilometers (37 miles per hour) can be attained over short distances. Arabs say of a good horse that it can outpace a giraffe. Giraffes live in non-territorial groups of up to 20. Home ranges are as small as 85 square kilometers, 33 square miles, in wetter areas, but up to 1,500 square kilometers, 580 square miles, in dry regions. The animals are gregarious, a behavior that apparently allows for increased vigilance against predators. They have excellent eyesight, and when one giraffe stares, for example, at a lion a kilometer away, the others look in that direction too. Giraffes live up to 26 years in the wild and slightly longer in captivity. Giraffes prefer to eat new shoots and leaves, mainly from the thorny acacia tree. Cows in particular select high-energy low-fiber items. They are prodigious eaters, and a large male consumes about 65 kilograms, 145 pounds, of food per day. The tongue and inside of the mouth are coated with tough tissue as protection. The giraffe grasps leaves with its prehensile lips or tongue and pulls them into the mouth. If the foliage is not thorny, the giraffe combs leaves from the stem by pulling it across the lower canine and incisor teeth. Giraffes obtain most water from their food, though in the dry season they drink at least every 3 days. They must spread the forelegs apart in order to reach the ground with the head. Females first breed at 4 or 5 years of age. Gestation is 15 months, and, though most calves are born in dry months in some areas, births can take place in any month of the year. The single offspring is about 2 meters, 6 feet, tall and weighs 100 kilograms, 220 pounds. For a week the mother licks and nuzzles her calf in isolation while they learn each other's scent. Thereafter, the calf joins a nursery group of similar-aged youngsters, while mothers forage at variable distances. If lions or hyenas attack, a mother sometimes stands over her calf, kicking at the predators with front and back legs. Cows have food and water requirements that may keep them away from the nursery group for hours at a time, and about half of very young calves are killed by lions and hyenas. Calves sample vegetation at 3 weeks but suckle for 18 to 22 months. Males join other bachelors when 1 to 2 years old, whereas daughters are likely to stay near the mother.